male feminist, right? The male feminist, the feminist ally. And he's a guy who spouts off all this feminist jargon, all this feminist nonsense, and claims that he is a feminist even though he's a man, and that he supports feminism and supports women and blah, blah, blah. And he says all kinds of nonsense, right? And then later on, you know, you hear that he's been like sexually assaulting women, right, on the sly. And then there's the nice guy, right? The self-conscious nice guy who claims to everybody that he's a nice guy, right? Usually also a leftist, but not necessarily. Now, the nice guy, what is he doing? He keeps saying that he's doing all these nice things for girls, right? For people in general, but girls in particular, right? Then he says that he's a nice guy and that he plays by the rules. That's something that he often mentions. He plays by the rules, he says, right? And he does everything that he's supposed to do, he claims, right? And then he's incredibly frustrated that the girls blow him off. Ha ha, ha ha. Now, I hate male feminists and feminist allies, and I hate these nice guys for the same reason, right? Irrespective of their political leanings. They're pandering to women, and because of it, they think that if they pander enough, they will get what they want. They figure that by pandering to a woman and doing the things that she wants, the women will eventually give them pussy. That's what they're thinking. And if you think about it, that's incredibly transactional. It's very transactional, and also it shows something very key about these men. These men, male feminists and nice guys, fundamentally despise women, disrespect them, and think of them as prostitutes. All of them. Yes, of course, because you see, which sort of woman demands a kind of payment in return for sex or sexual favors? A prostitute, of course. She wants money, and you give her money, and she will give you sex. It's a transactional relationship. But you see, male feminists and nice guys, they treat women the same way. They think that women require a payment in belief in feminism, a payment in being a nice guy. Some sort of payment to the woman will give them sex, which is exactly the same relationship you would have with a prostitute. You want to have sex with a prostitute, you pay her money. And nice guys figure that if they do the right thing, what they're supposed to do, they will get sex from the woman, whatsoever the woman is. They don't understand the relationship between men and women. That's the key issue. They don't understand what is going on in the man-woman dynamic. See, because men and women, right, they are not exchanging things. That's not the reason that people are attracted to one another. No. Men and women are attracted to one another by the way that they are made to feel by the other. A guy, of course, you know, he sees a beautiful woman and he feels sexually aroused, which is a very pleasant feeling. And he wants more of that feeling, right? And that's why he approaches this woman that he finds sexy. And that's why he talks to her and does whatever he can to interest her. But what does a woman want? Does she want something in return? Well, yes, but it's more subtle. She wants attention. But also, more than that, she wants a feeling from the guy. She wants the guy to inspire in her a particular feeling. And what is that feeling? Well, that's very simple. A woman wants to feel that the man controls her environment. Yeah, because ultimately what women are looking for is a mate who can provide safety and security so that she can have children. That's the whole point, okay? That's the whole point of the mating dance between men and women. And so if a man can provide a sense that he controls the environment around the woman and around himself, of course, she will feel more attracted to him. That's what she wants. She doesn't want attention necessarily from the guy. And she certainly is not that interested in like being agreed with or all that. No. She wants that feeling that the guy is in control of the environment around himself, and potentially, if she cleaves to him, the environment around the both of them. And this, of course, frustrates male feminists and nice guys to no end, because they don't understand this. They don't understand that it's not a transactional relationship. It's not that, you know, he gives her attention and agrees with her and she gives him sex. No, it's never that. okay? No, no. It's, like I said before, it's that feeling. If a man can give a woman that feeling, inspire that feeling, irrespective of whether he disagrees with everything she says, irrespective if she's a feminist and he's like a right-wing neo-Nazi, for crying out loud, she'll be happy with him. If he gives her that sense of being in control of the environment around them, the social environment, the physical environment, the material environment, that sense of control, because that's what women want. They want to latch on to a man who is strong. They don't want a weakling. They might claim that they want a partner, but that's not true, you know. It's not true at all. They don't want a weakling. They don't want a partner. They want a superior. That's what they want. But male feminists, you know, feminist allies, nice guys, they don't get this, right? Not at all. Because, you know, fundamentally these guys are kind of awful, if you think about it. Because, I mean, looking at a woman as something just transactional, a relationship with a woman as transactional, it's kind of awful, right? Guys, since they don't see it, they give a woman all of this attention. They agree with all of the woman's nonsense. And then they watch that woman that they've been agreeing with and pandering to go off with some other guy. And it pisses them off. It pisses them off, and they're the ones who wind up committing violence against women. They're the ones, these feminist allies, these you know, male feminists, these nice guys, right? They're the ones who wind up sexually assaulting women. It's out of frustration, because they keep doing what they think and what they've been told and what they believe will get them pussy. But it doesn't get them pussy at all. On the contrary, they see the woman treat them like a friend, which is the worst. Yeah, because ultimately the girl who's pandered to by a male feminist or a feminist ally or a nice guy, right, she basically cucks him. That's what she does. She uses him as an emotional Kleenex, right? And then winds up going off and banging some other guy. The neo-Nazi, for crying out loud. Yeah, because he's not pandering to her. Yeah. Rather, he is providing the sense of security, of control,